What's going on? What's going on, my co-creators? How you doing today? Hope everything is going good. Hope everything is going very, very wonderful in your life. Hope you are co-creating consciously because you are co-creating regardless. I hope that you're doing it consciously though. Um, wow, it is Monday, July 13th. Beautiful day, very, very hot where I am, which is cool because I'm in the shade and I don't mind at all. You know what I'm saying? Um, I was just thinking today, or this morning, or always, and I'm like, there are some changes that's going on in this world, and whether we like it or not, it's growing us, it's changing us, it's evolving us, and we can try to fight it, we can try to ignore it, we can try to disregard it or whatever, but the changes are occurring right now. We are not living the same way or even thinking the same way that we were thinking, let's say 5 months ago. It's a different world. And once you open up Pandora's box, per se, you can't close it. Once you start thinking on a different level, once you start seeing things in a different way, you can't ignore it. It affects every part of your life. And within the last few months, we're starting to see how this world really operates. If you're paying attention at all, I mean, you really don't have any excuse not to pay attention nowadays because everything is like right in your face. I mean, like I was saying yesterday, you can, any information you want on anything that was considered a conspiracy or some type of secret program or something that was unknown, it's all available. Everything is out there. And so you can't really avoid it, folks. You are learning how this world works, and with all of the stay-at-home orders and the businesses closing down temporarily, or the social distancing, the mandatory mask wearing, the trauma that's about to be done to these kids going back to school. I mean, somebody should go to jail for what's about to happen to these kids. This is awful what they're about to do to these kids. I mean, I wish all parents didn't have to send their kids back to school, but these kids are about to be traumatized for life, and some of them are already traumatized by this invisible boogeyman. But anyway, we have been exposed to so much lately. I mean, you would literally have to be living in the middle of nowhere with no TV signals, no internet service, no nothing, to not have evolved at this point. And I really do believe that even if you are in the middle of nowhere, the energy on this planet is changing. We are evolving at a really fast pace this year. There's a lot of stuff that's coming out that couldn't be held back anymore. There's a lot of people that's in control, the people in the shadows that want things to go a certain way. They're being forced to go to certain measures right now because they know that people are changing, that the vibration, the energy is rising on this planet, this solar system, whatever way you want to look at it. But it's shifting. It's a different season is coming through right now. And so they're rushing out all kind of stuff. They're using every trick in the book to keep us from realizing who we really are, our true power. And some people are doing it to themselves. I mean, there are some people that's just living in denial. Most people, I gotta say, I hate to say that, but most people are kind of living in denial right now. They're thinking that they can go back to the good old days, January. They're thinking they can go back, but there's no going back. It's over. It's done. You can't put thoughts back in the box. You can't unlearn what you have learned. You can't unknow what you know now. And you know that these governments are a piece of crap. They're pulling on our legs. They're jerking us around. They're playing with us. These corporations, they're taking advantage of us. I mean, we're getting it from all angles right now. And we know this. I mean, you gotta be just trying not to see now or be senile to not realize the trickery and the games and the foolishness, the buffoonery that's been going on. And a lot of us kind of on autopilot. We just follow along. We follow instructions. Even though we know they don't make sense, we just do it. It's strange. It's human nature. It's in our nature to kind of keep things the way they were. Keep things simple and not complicated. It's our survival mechanism. But the changes that's happening inside of us, inside of our minds, inside of our spiritual body, it can't be slowed down. It can't be stopped. Life will never be the way it was back in January. And you will change regardless. You have changed and you will continue to change regardless, especially within the next 6 to 8 months, more than what you've changed your whole life. Even if you try to fight it, you're still going to be different. You should take a snapshot of your life right now, the people around you, the kind of money you make, how you spend your time. What do you think is important? How do you talk to people? How do you treat people? You should take a snapshot of your life right now. And then 8 months from now, take another snapshot. You're going to see different people in your life. You're going to see you working, using different ways to earn money. You're going to see, hopefully, you're going to be to the point where you don't care about the weekend anymore. Every day is a weekend. You're going to be eating differently. You're going to be consuming differently. You're going to be watching different things. You're going to be healthier. You're going to have a lot of changes in your life automatically. Some people that's around you, they're going to be nowhere to be found. You're evolving and you can't stop it. You can try, you can fight it. Your diet is going to be different. You're not going to be still eating the same crap that you're eating. I mean, I'm even fighting some of my habits. I know time's up. Time is up for some of these habits. Time is up. Once you realize and you know better, once your spirituality starts kicking in and your spirit self starts making demands, you can try to fight it all you want, folks. You can try to continue on with your bad habits, living in your little box and doing what you think is right, following these traditions, all this stuff. You can try all you want, but your spirit won't let you. You will change. And some is going to be harder than others. I mean, you're going to change the way you pray. You're going to change the way you look at yourself. You're going to change the basis on which you establish relationships with people. You're going to change your business. You may not even use money anymore. You may start just bartering for everything. You're going to change. Everything in your life is going to be changed within this next eight months or so. Even if you don't want to, you are growing. You are expanding. You can't help it. And some people are going to struggle more than others. Some people are going to transition pretty smoothly, but the people that are totally locked into what they think this world is about, they're going to have to run into a brick wall, and it's going to be painful. Some of them may not survive. What I'm doing right here by making these videos and putting this information out there and trying to get people to empower themselves and remember who they really are. Like when I say remember who you are, I'm talking about before you even got here, before you were born. Remember who you really are, that eternal being that's been around forever, that has influence over the cosmos, that has every bit of energy that you could ever think of is inside of you, resides in you, because we are here, we are everywhere. I'm trying to get you to remember that, because that'll make your transition to this new life that's happening on this planet. It's gonna make it a lot easier. I'm trying to make it a lot easier. I'm trying to help you to start seeing yourself who you really are right now, because once the crap starts hitting the fan and you get shown things that you can't handle or don't want to handle, it's going to be extremely traumatic, and it's going to be a big, huge learning curve. But if you start to discover who you are right now, you start to see the world how it really is right now, start to peek behind the veil right now. When the craziness starts to increase, because the craziness is already here, folks. When it starts to increase, you'll be able to have more, you'll be able to help others, because you won't be totally wiped out. You won't be totally godsmacked. You'll be able to assist others. And so that's my goal right now, is to help myself and help others transition to this new world that we're about to be living in, that we're already living in. There's going to be a lot of crazy things revealed as soon as crazy, folks. I mean, I know it sounds weird what I'm saying to some of you, not all of you, but there's a lot of changes that's happening right now, and they're not going to stop. whether you want to stick your head in the sand or not. Some of these celebrities, these politicians, these actors, all these you're gonna see some really weird stuff come out about these people and what they do and how they live and what they really care about. And it's very, very sad. It's gonna flip your world upside down. Like I said yesterday, a lot of your religious institutions, not saying a religion is bad or whatever, you're gonna be seeing some stuff and it's gonna be hard for you to accept it. But you're gonna have to. The more you don't see how they really are, the harder your transition gonna be, and you might get lost in the transition, and you might not be able to help people that you really care about during the transition. So just know that you will change. You will change soon. All them traditions, all that crap we eat and consume, all that stuff, all them habits of spending time doing this and carrying on about this and wasting time about that, and you're about to change whether you like it or not. This is gonna be the fastest growth spurt in your life that you've seen since you was probably turning from a toddler to an adolescent to a teenager. Because a lot of times, bro, we grow a lot in those formative years, and then once we get to about 22, 20, 24, 25, we just stop growing. We just get stuck. So, but no more. That's over with. You will grow. There will be some change coming in your life real soon. You're gonna lose some people, and you ain't gonna even remember what their name was. The days of the week gonna be confusing to you because it ain't gonna even matter. You ain't gonna be checking in your bank account for money because it won't even matter. You're gonna have a whole different reason for living. You're gonna be stacking cash on a different level. All that stuff is going away, folks. It's gonna be a whole different situation, but unfortunately, it looks like it's gotta get ugly before it gets pretty. And I don't know how long ugly gonna last, but just know it's coming. And just try to prepare yourself spiritually. Try to remember who you are, and try to make decisions based on love and not fear. Find out what your passions are and focus on that. Focus on the things you are great at. That's another thing that you're gonna see yourself. You're already seeing people doing it now. They're starting to rediscover who they are. They're starting to rediscover their talents, the things they used to be into when they was a kid. They're starting to look back into their mind and find those joys and use those kind of joys to earn money to take care of their families. This is already happening, folks. So you need to step up and stop fighting what you're feeling in your gut. Stop fighting it and go ahead and start changing right now. Go and start changing the way you sleep, the way you eat, the way you live your days, the way you earn money, the way you take care of your family, the way you articulate yourself, your time you spend in your day. Go ahead and start changing it now just to make it easier, because it's coming. It's going to be so bad for some people. Shoot. But anyway, my co-creators, we are in charge of co-creating our life, because even though change is coming, we can determine how we react to it and how we maneuver it. So we some badass co-creators, y'all. We just got to remember who we are. All we got to do is remember. It's already there. Just remember who you are and who your power is, and then you'll understand, like, overnight. Just remember. You got to wake up to that. Anyway, y'all, I need y'all to go outside today, get some cardio, 30 minutes, sweat, get those toxins out of your body, get your heart rate up, get that energy up. Energy up is a beautiful thing, folks. It's very important that we do that. Get that stuff out of your body. We are constantly taking in new energy, and we got to expel that stuff, use it in a positive way. Meditation, remember who you are, connect with your higher self, and meditate every day. Is very important. It's very, very good for you to remember who you are and to release that stress. Release that stress. Stress is a decision. Stress is a decision. If you don't want stress, decide not to. And also, what I was about to say. Oh, turn off the news. Turn off the news. Turn off that news. Turn it off. It's no good. It's no good. And also, leave your cell phone at home sometime. All right, my co-creators, I love you. I love you. I love you. You have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.